frenzy and the bright lights. I need a soul nap in the shade and a warm breeze on my face and a hammock between two trees. Oh, no worries today, no hurries. I'll stay and listen. Set yourself free. Recognize your need. Listen, if you want to make this world a better place, oh, you gotta give yourself a bit more grace and listen. Oh, listen. Yeah, you know this part now. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, and you know you need a vacation from all the sensational hype. You need a chance to break away, steal some gladness on your way, and assurance it's your human right. Oh, no worries for you today, no hurries. You can stay and listen. Oh, listen to your hearts. Set yourself free. Yeah. Recognize your need. Listen, if you wanna make this world a better place, oh, you gotta give yourself a bit more grace and listen. Oh, listen, yeah. Let yourself breathe. Set yourself free. Oh, no worries for you today, no hurries. You can stay and listen. Oh, listen with your heart. Set yourself free. Yeah. Recognize your need. Oh, if you wanna make this world a better place, oh, you gotta give yourself a bit more grace. Listen. Oh, listen. Hello, everyone. That is my song, Soul Nap, one of the earlier songs that I wrote in my songwriting career. And thank you so much for being here today for Soul Song Saturday. Thank you for listening to the music. Thank you for chiming in. This is a time that we set aside every week to take a moment to listen to our hearts, to reattune to the song of our souls, really. And so I bring to you songs usually based around a theme of some kind, and we breathe together. You know, I'm also a yoga teacher, and I love mindfulness practices. They have changed my life, and so I share them with you because I find them meaningful and beneficial. And so, you know, partake of what makes sense for you, of what feels right for you and is aligned with your path. Everyone is welcome here, whatever spirituality you ascribe to. And today we are talking about how we make peace within ourselves. How can we be our own sanctuary of stillness? How can we be our own harbors in the storms of life? And how can we be our own haven in chaos? And so I've got some songs about this. And I want to say that this whole idea of like becoming our own sanctuary, becoming our own havens, our own harbors, this is absolutely not rooted in rugged individualism. This is actually about radical self-acceptance, making peace within ourselves so that we can be peace in the world around us. This is about radical self-acceptance, radical self-care. Sometimes self-care is reduced to, you know, bubble baths and chocolate cake. Nothing wrong with bubble baths and chocolate cake at all. But I think self-love is a little bit deeper and a little bit more nuanced than that. And so I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear how you find ways of making peace with yourself. How do you find ways of cultivating peace within yourself, becoming your own sanctuary of stillness, your own harbor in the storm, your own haven in the chaos? And one of the reasons I would love to hear from you is today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to move through all of our practices and share songs, but there's one space for a song that we're actually going to create this song together. So I would love to hear from you. Not only, please say hi, at the minimum, just say hi in the chat, send a wave or something, a heart emoji, so I know you're here. That's the first thing. And then the second thing, if you would like to participate in this Soul Song Saturday song creation spontaneously, share with me a word, an intention of how you want to make peace within yourself. And I'll ask a variety of questions along the way, and I'll take some notes. And when we come to our musical apothecary segment, we will just have a new little song to meditate with, okay? So please tell me your thoughts. And so checking in with the chat here, I've got a couple people here on youtube.com/live at Live with Heatherlyn. Jeff Jacobs here. It feels like I'm there. Actually, Jeff is actually hanging out here with us. Jason's here, of course, producing this show beautifully. And Jeff is hanging out doing some work. He says, excited for another Soul Song Saturday, which is, thank you, appreciate that. Doug is here. Good morning from a much cooler Southwest Indiana. I'd like to claim Herkel-Durkeling from my couch, but I'm thinking technically that has to happen prior to getting out of bed and showering. You know, Doug, if you want to be Herkel-Durkeling from your couch, I mean, you know, you could have showered the day before and then Herkel-Durkeled. You know, I mean, we don't need to get technical about it. If you enjoy Herkel-Durkeling, you get to Herkel-Durkel. I love that you Herkel-Durkel for Soul Song Saturday. Okay, just checking the Facebook chat as well. We've got some people over on Instagram Live. And so hello, hi, Matt Curry. So a couple people from the UK here this morning. I'm trying to see the comments on the Facebook Live. It looks like Adam is here from the UK. So I love this. We are here from coast to coast, from continent to continent. So thank you for saying hi and letting me know you're here. Let us now move to our first practice of presence. Thank you so much for saying hi, Austin, over on Instagram. Every Soul Song Saturday, we have 6 songs and 6 practices of presence. The first one is called the Invocation of Presence, just something I made up. And we light 3 candles together. So you're welcome to gather 3 candles. You're welcome to have another signifier of 3, or simply the thing that is most readily available to all of us is our breath, taking deep breaths to arrive here and now. So please begin to become aware of your breath. If you are in a place to do so, maybe embody a little bit more presence here and now as well. Finding a connection with your seat to your chair or your couch, and or maybe your feet to the floor or to the earth. Austin is saying, I'm not totally sure how I wound up in here, but I'll stick around for a song before I head to my gig today from New York. That's awesome, Austin. Thank you for being here. We're going to take just a couple minutes to breathe, and then I will share another original song, and we'll send you on your way to your gig today with love and peace. Okay, breathing deeply, we light our first candle for what we could maybe I call the soul song of life. And my match already went out, so that's funny. There must be something in the atmosphere. We are, with this breath and with lighting this candle, we are welcoming and getting present to the reverberating hum of life. This is for the essence of existence that breathes you and me. This is the universal and interconnecting presence. So I invite you to draw your awareness to however that makes sense for you. If this is divinity, if this is source or spirit breathing you, as you breathe in, recognize that you are part of this web of life. And maybe allow a sense of gratitude to come over you for this gift of life given to you freely. You didn't have to ask for it. It's just yours. This life is a gift given you. And as you breathe in consciously, receiving this gift today. And sometimes it's nice to touch the tops of our heads as we light this first candle. And as you breathe in, elongate your spine, lift up tall through the spine. The crown of the head is the energy center where we recognize the universal presence that interconnects you and me across the miles. This is a continuous glucose monitor that my mom gave to me when I was visiting her. So that's what's going on there, if you're wondering what's on my arm. So the universal presence interconnecting all of us. So we light the second candle for dear ones on our hearts and minds today who are present to us in our thoughts, in our love, and in our care. And you're welcome to name them in the chat if you would like to. And we lift them up today, sending them love. Love ripples out into the force field for these dear ones on our hearts and minds who we care about. This also can be for any spiritual guides and guardians you'd like to acknowledge in your presence today, kind-hearted ancestors. And as you breathe in, welcome them here, if you believe in them, or helping elementals, whatever's in your cosmology. And then on your exhale, sending gratitude for their guardianship, for their guidance. And then one more candle, my friends. This one is for you. For the divine spark of life within you specifically. Drawing from the source candle, the first candle. Lighting this for you, the flame within you. I welcome you to breathe a little bit more deeply now. Let your belly fill with breath. Maybe even put your hands on your belly or your sides. Let your lungs fill with breath. Expanding, receiving this gift of life. Take a moment to notice how your body feels today, in this moment. It's different every day. And maybe take a moment to stretch out some tension, breathe a little bit more deeply into those spaces, welcoming your body here, and perhaps even thanking it for carrying you through this life. Invite you to stretch a little taller, stretch out your limbs, whatever feels good in this moment. Or maybe shake. You can also shake off, slough off, brush off, whatever from this week you want to let go. And then draw your awareness to your mind, the thoughts between your ears. Notice the quality of them without judgment as a compassionate witness to the thoughts in your mind. Notice if they seem to be serving you or if they seem to maybe not be so helpful. Some of you journal during this time, so you're welcome to jot down some things you'd like to revisit. And now drawing awareness to your heart space. Breathing into your heart, noticing how your heart is this morning, or this day, or this evening. Some of you are in the UK, so it's evening for you. How's your heart today? Notice what makes it feel heavy, what makes it feel light. A good place to start is simply noticing the beat of your heart, your own rhythm. Welcoming your heart here and all that is on your heart. And please feel free to share in the chat. And I see we do have a couple of notes for the song we're creating together. It'll be a musical apothecary song, which is always a simple song of mantra or affirmation or meditation, something we want to kind of marinate on, right? So I'm inviting you to share, how do you show yourself grace? How do you make peace within yourself? And so Adam from the UK is saying over on the Facebook chat, we are generally great at looking after others, but not so great at being kind to ourselves. Think of yourself as someone else. Treat yourself accordingly. Be your own best friend. I love that, Adam. I'm glad I have the chat here to look back to, but I'm just going to jot down a couple things from that. And then I think Doug had something to say. Intention, calm the world as it enters me. Oh, I like that, Doug. That makes me think of, when we interface with the world, when we have these encounters and they make impressions and impact. And then it sounds like you're doing something like transmutation or alchemy, right? You're taking whatever energy enters you and transforming it to calm. Wow, I love that. That is beautiful, beautiful and poetic. Thank you both for your shares. Y'all are welcome to continue to share. I believe that creating peace within our own beings, becoming peaceful people, it's about radical self-acceptance, right? It's not a one and done. It's not like we find peace and then we're good. It's an ongoing practice. And accepting so many parts of us, body, mind, spirit. So, Austin, if you're still here, here's your song before you go. This is my body, and it is about radical self-acceptance of my body, being grateful. And so here we go. Let's celebrate the gift of these bodies. My favorite thing about my body is that it's mine, and only I am the one to decide how to care for it, express my soul through it, who to share it with. My she asks of you and me. Seriously, reject notions of self-hatred. Honor these bodies as sacred in every phase of them. Age to agelessness, any and every size. 'Cause having a body is a prize. Oh, we are stardust, breathe to life. My favorite thing about my body is that it's mine, and only I am the one to decide how to care for it, express my soul through it, would I share it with. My favorite thing about my body, it's mine. Still we're advocating body agency, autonomy for every expression of gender, and a woman's right to pleasure, for a woman's right to thrive. Cut patriarchal lies, freedom between our thighs, no doubt freedom on our insides. Shameless we raise voices high. My favorite thing about my body is that it's mine, and only I am the one to decide how to care for it, express my soul through it, would I share it with. My favorite thing about my body, it's mine, all mine. My body's mine. Fine, so fine. My body's fine. Mine, oh mine. My body is mine. Fine, so fine. My body is fine. My favorite thing about my body is that it's mine, and only I am the one to decide how to care for it, express my soul through it, would I share it with. My favorite thing about my body, my favorite thing about my body, my favorite thing about my body, it's mine. Yeah, y'all, that's my song, My Body. It's unreleased, but we do have a video of that song on my Heatherlyn Music YouTube channel. So please go ahead and check that out, like it, share it, send it to someone who you think would be encouraged by it. It's a really important message, I think, for this time. So if you agree with that, please spread it around, share the love, comment on that video on the Heatherlyn Music YouTube channel, get it some action, you know? So, all right, checking in with our chats. Austin is heading off to his New York gig. So thank you for chiming in today, for joining us for Soul Song Saturday. We're here every week. Lovely. Austin says, needed that. See you again soon. Peace to you. Have a great gig, Austin. All right, and over on YouTube, my mom is here. Love and hugs from Maine. We'll be switching to the TV. All right, love you, Mama. I'm so happy you're here. And then Doug says, if we're allowed to quote a T-shirt, you're allowed, totally. Don't have real strict rules about this. Inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit. I love it. Inhale good shit, exhale bullshit. You understand this exercise. My friends, if you are just arriving, we are co-creating a little song together today. We have our musical apothecary segment, and we're conversing together about how we create peace within ourselves, how we become our own sanctuary of stillness, our own harbors in the storms of life, our own haven in the chaos. And you know, the state of the world and everything happening and going on. I started with my song Soul Nap, which says, if you want to make this world a better place, and so many of us do, you've got to give yourself a little more grace. So I'm asking you today to share in the chat, if you're down, how are you showing yourself a little more kindness, a little more grace, creating peace within so that we can share that peace with the world. But we start with just like taking care of this, right? And then we take the next step one at a time. So we've got Adam saying, be your own best friend. Doug talking about calming the world as it enters him, and quoting a t-shirt, inhaling the good shit, exhaling the bullshit. So I love this. All right. Jeff saying such beautiful songs. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like them too. So Jeff and I actually played last night at the local People's Food Co-op. And it was so nice. Some of you who follow me on Patreon, I shared about a recent experience I had playing out, and it just did not go well. But last night, I'm happy to report, was really lovely. And yeah, so you can tell I feel a lot better this morning than I did the morning after that other gig. I'm so grateful to be here and to share with you all our next movement of mindfulness. Hey, what's going on? Corsi Songs and Sarah Petite is in the Instagram chat. So hello, welcome. So happy you're here. This is Soul Song Saturday, songs and reflection and chatting together about making peace within ourselves. This next movement of mindfulness I call Story Dwelling. It is the title of one of my albums, but I named that album after a personal practice that I kind of like came up with journeying through life, traveling, touring with music, and deconstructing some of the, dogmatic religion I had inherited in my childhood. And then I started to kind of develop this idea that I call story dwelling, and I define it as cultivating courageous, compassionate curiosity for ourselves and one another, recognizing the shaping nature of narratives. So recognizing that our entire lives are made of stories, and we have stories within us that often are about who we are and who we are in this lifetime and how we interface with the world. And then we have overarching meta-narratives that are political or religious. And I believe that it can be a very beneficial thing to practice. This is a practice of deeply listening, taking a posture of deeply listening to our own beings, to listening to others with empathy. It also is a practice of critical thinking when it comes to narratives that are given to us or imparted to us, especially when it comes to narratives of power, and often asking ourselves, who benefits from this narrative, right? Because that can give us some discernment around what's a true narrative or what's propaganda. What are the narratives and the stories that can re-humanize the people around us and even re-humanize ourselves? Because we are not, you and me, my friends, we are not just cogs in a machine. We are divine sparks of beauty and life and honesty and goodness. And I just think you're amazing. You're amazing. So let me know if you've got any thoughts about all of that, any of that. And I would like to share with you a newer song as we maybe reflect on the stories that shaped our lives this past week, what kind of story or narrative we want to take into this next week. And really, we're designing together today an itty-bitty song that is a narrative about how we get to be at peace within ourselves. I was teaching a yoga class inspired by Gandhi a couple months ago, and this nice little chorus started to ruminate in my head. And so I wrote a song that I'm calling Soul Force. I don't think it's complete yet, honestly, but I share these things first with my patrons. So if you're not yet on Patreon, please join at patreon.com/HeatherlynMusic. And you get to be on this creative journey together. But yeah, so this is where the song is at right now. Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness, yeah. Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness, yeah. Oh, my soul is a fire that illuminates truth to power, wisdom to navigate. My feet are sure in the rising flood. Steady my gaze, dance in the mud, yeah. Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness, yeah. Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. Oh, name what you feel, breathe it out. Resilience and truth, releasing self-doubt. Rooted deep down, rising up tall. Get back up again whenever we fall, yeah. Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness, yeah. Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. Are you singing along? Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness, yeah. Oh, love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. Yeah, I love. It's a sweet little song right now. I think it needs a bridge, probably, maybe another verse. But that is my song, Soul Force, inspired by Gandhi and inspired by the truth that we are more than what this system wants to make us, right? We are fires that illuminate, speaking truth to power and wisdom to navigate. I love that line. My feet are sure in the rising flood. Steady my gaze, dance in the mud, right? That's like learning how to be harbors in the storm or just dancing in the rain, whatever it is for you. So here we are, my friends. We have arrived at the musical apothecary segment. We have a musical apothecary segment every Soul Song Saturday. And this is also the title of one of my albums, Musical Apothecary, because music is medicine. And mantra is about the control of the mind. It's about like creating new neural pathways in the mind. And mantras and meditation help us do this, help us reframe things, help us re-narrate our lives, help us let go of maybe the old stories or old tapes, as my mama would say, of just kind of lies that get stuck in there, maybe things that someone said that wasn't kind or true, and mantra and meditation and breath can help reinforce new and better and more healthy, life-giving narratives. So this is where I would like us to create a new little song with your ideas about what it is to create peace within yourself. So let me just check the chat again. We still have Adam over in the chat from the UK, and I just want to review this. Generally great at looking after others, but not so great at being kind to ourselves. I wonder how many of you here relate to that. I know I relate to it. And so I think this is good advice from Adam. Think of yourself as someone else and treat yourself accordingly. Be your own best friend. This is where I think a practice like looking in the mirror and saying good things to yourself, affirming things to yourself, can be helpful. And then Doug is sharing a couple more thoughts. A movie quote that I've carried inside me for decades: no matter where you go, there you are. Love this. Doug, I love that we're getting to know you a little bit better today, like things that kind of guide you in this life. I love this. And then Doug also saying such a nice song. Okay, so we've got like be your own best friend. I calm the world as it enters me. Inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit. We got some snaps in the room for that one. And then no matter where you go, there you are. All right, so let's see. I think I'm gonna use some really chill, like open chords and major 7 chords for this. And we'll just try some things out here, okay? Here we go. I had this idea last night and I posted it and I was like, just come watch me nosedive if that'll get you to show up to the show. So I love these open E chords. They're power chords. They feel spacious. Not pretty. Calm the world as it enters me. Enters me. With love I will breathe. So there's the first part if you want to sing it along. Calm the world as it enters me. With love I will breathe. I will be my own best friend. Look in the mirror. You're not dead yet. Oh, I will be my own best friend. Kindness and grace until the end. I will be my own best friend. Kindness and grace until the very end. I will be my own best friend. Kindness and grace until the very end. I'll inhale good shit. Exhale the bullshit. Inhale good shit. Exhale the bullshit, yeah. Calm the world as it enters me. Love I will breathe. Calm the world as it enters me. Oh, love I will breathe. I will be my own best friend. more time. Inhale the good seed. Exhale the bullshit. Calm the world as it enters me. Learn, I will breathe. All right. Oh, that was fun. Thank you, everyone, for your contributions to our brand new little Soul Song Saturday musical apothecary song about being our own sanctuaries of stillness, being our own harbors in the storms of life, and being our own haven in the chaos of this world. To me, this is not about rugged individualism. It's about radical self-care, radical self-acceptance. So that was really fun, you all. Cheers. Every Soul Song Saturday, we, oh, nice. Jeff saying, you guys just wrote a certified hit and radio edit. Inhale the good stuff, exhale the bull stuff. Right? Totally. That was really fun, you all. All right. Feel free to continue to share your thoughts on this topic with me. Say hello if you haven't said hello yet. We will now mosey onward into our gratitude practice. And today I chose India Ari's beautiful song called I Am Light. And I love this song so much. It's a beautiful affirmation song, a song of self-acceptance, remembering the truth of who we are and what really defines us, what creates our identity. There's so many things that we could lean into to create our identity, but ultimately, in this song, we lean into that we are light. And of course, all lights cast shadows, right? This doesn't mean this means accepting ourselves with the grace that we will cast shadows, and we have shadow work to do and whatever. But we get to thank ourselves for remembering that we are made of good stuff. And so while I see finger snaps from Doug and great chorus Doug from Jeff. I love it. Okay, so as we sing, and you're welcome to sing along with me. This chorus is really simple. The words are just I am light. But please share with me today your griefs and your gratitudes. The gratitude practice is so good for our health, but we know that doesn't override grief. So you're welcome to share things that are weighing on you as well, and we'll uplift them together in our hearts. And yeah. So yes, I'm feeling not certain about this tuning, but again, we give thanks. Today I am grateful for having a nice gig yesterday. It was at the People's Food Co-op, and so we just got store credit for some groceries, but we're grateful, and it was just a nice environment. I love the deli at our local co-op, and so it was nice to give back to the folks working there. And just to know that we were upstairs, and there's an open space between the downstairs and upstairs, and so it was envisioning people in the aisles dancing as they're grocery shopping and singing along, and it was really fun. So I'm grateful for all of you here, and I've got more to say about that, but let's do this song. My family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. 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 I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. We are light. We are light. We are light. We are light. I have been defined by the divine, a child of God by grace and love's design. No circumstance can change the truth of who I am inside. All light. You are light. You are light. You are light. You are light. We are light. We are light. Oh. We are light. We are light. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. That is India Ari's beautiful song called I Am Light. I actually wrote that last verse there. And we are sharing together right now our gratitudes. If you want to, I am grateful for you, truly grateful for your presence here. This show would not be the same without you. I really love your participation. And when you're able to show up live, it is so nice. So thank you for being here. And continue to share your gratitudes, your griefs as well, if you would like to. I don't see anything in the chat just yet, but you are welcome to. Meanwhile, I will share that I am deeply grateful. Jason and I are deeply grateful for how so many of you showed up for us in these past couple of weeks. I made a post about us kind of being up against a wall, and a dozen of you really showed up in a really beautiful, powerful way. We were able to get that debt consolidation bill paid, and we also put a little bit towards rent. So thank you, thank you, thank you, patrons, and those of you who step in time to time when you're able to. This work is possible because of you. The cost of us being available to gigs and things like that, you make this happen. So thank you so much to our Patreon community. Ineffably grateful for you. If you've not become a part of the Patreon community, please consider doing so. Even $5 or $10 a month makes a significant difference. And we have recently updated the Patreon too. I wanted it to reflect more my belief that music is medicine, and I write songs specifically for the purpose of them being medicinal, hopefully being healing modalities. So we have some fun new gifts on there. Perks and thank you gifts for if you're at the $5 a month, $10 a month, 25, 50, whatever feels right, and however you feel moved to participate and be a part of this, sharing this music with the world, the hope, the healing, the humanity that we believe and trust that it cultivates and holds space for and extends. So thank you for being part of it. If you'd like to join me as well for yoga, I'm teaching yoga. We have live Zoom sessions on Thursdays, twice on Thursdays. I'd love to have you, and we have new introductory packages. Your first session with me is always donation-based, so you don't have to worry about just checking it out and seeing how it feels. And then after that, we have introductory rates that we think, just are great. So please check out floweringriverwellbeing.life for more on that offering. And we would love to welcome you there as well to come home to yourself, similar to what Soul Song Saturday is about, coming home to ourselves, coming back again to home base, to the soul songs of our lives. Tomorrow, I just want to say, if you are in San Diego, I'm playing for a Voices of Poetry showcase tonight. I have been posting about it. There is an Eventbrite. I think you can still get advance tickets, at least for a few more hours today. So if you're in San Diego and want to come to Voices of Poetry tonight, I'd love to see you there. And what else, Jason? What do I need to mention? That's good for now? Okay. Thank you so much for participating with me today, this conversation on creating peace with and in our beings. I thought I would send us out today into this weekend and into this coming week. We kind of call this last song the Living Love song. We're going away now to... we've come together to love on ourselves and love on one another here in this community, and now we are going on our ways to be that love, to be that peace in the ways that each of us are designed to, with our unique personalities and gifts and skills, and letting our hearts lead with love. And so I'd like to share with you now this song that Steve Bassett wrote the lyrics to. It's called Be at Peace. And I just love it. It's really another little mantra song in a way, and I'm so delighted to share it with you. Okay, I'm just making sure I don't forget how it goes here. Okay. So wishing you and yours a peaceful week, a vibrantly joyful week, shining through. Wishing you wisdom and grace. Be kind to yourself and others, This is Be at Peace by Steve Bassett and myself.
Be at peace with
peace with yourself. Be at peace with each other. Be at peace. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with each other. Be at peace. 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 Peace, love, shine your light.